for this lineup of RSG. But as team fights go on, weirdly enough, RSG, if Irad on the Emon can really time his entry, he'll be the counter punish, the counterweight to the Blacklist team fight success.
Well, right now they're putting themselves on. Oh, Edward goes in with a flicker. Not sure if that was intentional or not, but also ohmyveenus here waiting patiently. Naz, though, will get stunned. Checking out the bush. Going to have to slide on out of there. Will survive both of them, so no one going down to that first of blood just yet.
Huge presence by Blacklist in the XP lane in the opening minute of Game 4. What's the story down bottom, though? I guess it's the usual gold lane duel between two heroes that's not quite ready yet. So about a minute, about 45 seconds maybe, before this first turtle. Is Irad up to tempo here? Is this how fast you want the Fanny to go?
Well, right now, this early in the game, let's see if he'll go for a gank into a lane after getting that grammar. If he does try to go for out after this, then yes. But I think RSG already have a feeling that ohmyveenus is there.
Yeah, like gonna jump in, get the flicker around from Owl. ohmyveenus here now for the backup. Here comes Irad looking for the kill. Goes for Owl. Secures the first blood. Exactly what they were looking for. RSG now on the board.
Exactly what Renmar said would come. I guess Death Ball is in motion.
Yeah, that's the start you want to have if you're RSG, if you're a team with Fanny specifically. Undisturbed in the jungle, able to contest the first turtle, but most importantly, before that, you got a kill on the opposing marksman. Now, this isn't a sure turtle for RSG because it seems like Blacklist will just rush this. Good call by Blacklist to rush this turtle.
Yeah, I think they're just going to be taking that for free.
Yeah.
They know that the Fanny needs the purple.
Yeah, and that's exactly one of the big trades that we see with a team that has a Fanny. If they're going to go for an early gank, because of the timers of the buffs and the rotations, most likely they give up the first turtle, and it becomes a trade kill.
Okay. Light once again going to dump in. There's the real world manipulation, but it won't be enough to thwart them off. Another kill for RSG.
They barreled down on the Queen. At some point, I guess they were going for UA first.
Yes.
But in this early stage of the game, as much as you can get, if anything will get you forward, even maybe just an inch, you take it.
Yeah, great tempo start here by RSG Slate PH. Turtle 2, teams shouldn't overcommit there. Turtle 3 will be the big one, but Light finds Wise.
Like it to know Wise is there. Heavy spin comes out, pushing the bouncing ball out. Here comes the charge up with a new one blast, won't find a connection. And now multiple members here for Blacklist and RSG. No one following up.
Okay, good patience by these two teams. Safila now process there for Ira. That's what he has to watch out for, that sure stun coming from the Lolita.
Yep.
At the wrong time, it will mess up that Fanny.
Okay, he's going to jump in, but still not going to be able to find the kill there. ohmyveenus already quite durable here. All this leading into the next turtle.
Tis what I call affectionately the bonk. The bonk, yes. Signature bonk. It's one of the few ways that Blacklist actually have to keep down Irad's Fanny. That and Brody's stun. Everything else you kind of have to aim.
And that's why Irad's timing of entry here will be great. Wise, if he gets this, will be massive for Blacklist.
Yeah, already going to push him back. Like going to jump in. Who does secure it? It looks like Emon grabbed it. Now Wise going to be in trouble. Walk down behind enemy territory. Will fall. Emon grabs the kill plus the buff. Keeps it on RSG. Still going to be going 3 versus 1. Edward going to get taunted as he flickered. Charge up with Noodle Blast. Will find a connection. But they don't have enough damage follow-up here. But enough to hold on a little bit longer. ohmyveenus going to get terrified. There's the set from Light. Flicker comes out. Another one in response. No follow-up, but Exort finally comes in and gets the one they were looking for. ohmyveenus will fall.
That was a slow rolling death ball. Eventually RSG does get it. There was some action down bottom. I guess that's why the rest of Blacklist couldn't respond.
Nas again pulling off one of the fast hands play of this. Look at Light stopping Wise. A free one for RSG Slate. That wasn't a flicker taunt by Nas. That was a taunt into a flicker. Fast hands to pull that off, securing that kill into ohmyveenus and RSG Slate. This is the momentum they want. They didn't get the purple buff for their Fanny earlier, but they punished Wise's deep rotation because I don't think Blacklist expected that Emon was there for that fight. Smart rotation there by Emon to get out of lane, not just play static in lane. Go around. RSG Slate, they have to keep this up.
Yep, that's one thing that you're playing with if you have a lineup that has a Fanny. You're expecting more men to respond, but then again, you find these odd angles, and so far it's working out for RSG. Yeah, it's a small 1K gold lead, looking at about 4 kills ahead. Oh!
They want to try it again. Wise going to get locked down once again. Irad able to get the purple.
Wise!
Now Wise in
Oh!
a similar fashion. Deja vu falls in the same position, trying to do the same thing.
Back to the future again.
Yeah, Exort, Valentina up against a Nakai. It puzzles me why Blacklist are willing to pick up a Nakai against that Valentina. They use this very pick, the Valentina jungle, to turn off Echo from picking a Nakai jungle, or even beat Echo picking a Nakai jungle in last year's grand finals. And now they are getting punished by the decision-making of Exort.
Dexter Martinez, once hailed as a top global Kadita for about 6 months in the past. That's why they banned out the Kadira in the draft of this game, and now they're paying the price. He's also pretty damn good, Valentina.
Yeah, Light's pretty damn good. Kufra gonna find ohmyveenus. There's the kill from Exort. Now down a member. Turtle coming up here in 10 seconds. RSG getting in position.
Look at the bottom lane. They might be able to find out Owl there.
Oh. Lineup shot comes through. Light gonna charge up here. Goes in. Ooh, they get the flicker out, but here comes Irad. Can't get the kill though he's looking for. They do grab the turret. Owl gonna have to go back to base. Turtle now up here. RSG making the call. They want to go ahead and start this up.
They don't know Edward's there.
Do they know he's here?
Light once again finding the setup. There's the stun. They get the heavy spin out. Emon in position. Edward getting whittled down a little bit here. Turtle should just go in the hands for RSG.
Yep, they're going to keep it down here, wait for Irad after taking his purple to go ahead and secure it. Amazing play. The fact that Blacklist are currently outgunned didn't make much for that sneaky positioning that Abunjing had.
The Numenon Blast. Saving throw with him. Oh!
Light time and time again. Look at the damage. Edward, a split. Here comes the flicker, and Emon picking up the kill. Light is just insane in this game.
We talk about flow. This flow that RSG is on right now, 7-0. They're getting their own version of the game that Blacklist dished upon them earlier. RSG, the story they've put themselves in for this series, could be potentially building up into one of the greatest comebacks of all time, but the series, and this game specifically, isn't over yet. You see their Dreadnought armors across the board for Blacklist, just to reduce the damage coming out from that Fanny and that Beatrix that was relatively undisturbed. 2-0-2 for Emma, BOD. Already built up for both marksmen. Owl, despite him losing the tower in his lane, first 2 towers in the bottom lane, still relatively close enough that this isn't as devastating as it could have been for Blacklist.
Ooh, look at what the code breakers are setting up. I wonder if Nats knows. There's got to be some idea here.
A tingle.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows.
They know. They get the turret. He's like, all right.
Yep.
Avoided that situation.
There's a lot of time that Blacklist invested in that rotation, and yeah, Nats wasn't even a worthy target.
Like how deep Light is right now in his positioning in the jungle. So this is info that there are probably members of Blacklist in the bottom lane.
They're deciding to go on Edward. Emon gonna force the split out here. Now Light taking a couple shots from the turret. Meanwhile in the mid lane, Blacklist International looking to respond. They go in for Naz. The flicker comes through. RWM also committed. There's the tone apart memory, but Wise able to get the kill. Light gonna jump in, finds Wise here. Heavy spin comes down. The damage from Emon, though, gonna force Wise back. Noodle Blast, the flicker comes in! It finds Emon! Will he be able to survive? Light's there to help out Owl! Exort goes in with his own copy, and now focuses on UA, gonna force him back. A trade for both teams.
I am you, more like I am ohmyveenus this time around. That was a clutch re-engage.
What a Numenon Blast by Exort. Irad in the mid, almost taking down ohmyveenus. The Lord will be up, and RSG have the advantage. They aren't at the healthiest state. Blacklist way healthier compared to RSG, but RSG will be committing this. Irad can just get some lifesteal in. It's going to be a bit risky here. Irad needs to be careful. RSG needs to be careful.
Oh. Dance can start up. Light gonna go in. Gets the heavy spin out. Wise taking quite a bit of damage. The support of the team is there. Now they focus on Light. He's cut off from the team here. Naz showing up. There's the immortality. They're going to get the kill. Going over to Owl here. The rest of the team making their way. There now is going to be the focus. Emon getting in trouble here in a position. Double kill for Owl. It's a turnaround for Blacklist. They find a couple kills, and now they decide to go ahead and pull out the Lord here with the numbers advantage.
Was that RSG hesitating twice in a row?
Yes.
That looked like a massive hesitation. Asking, oh, are we going to do this or are we going to go forward? Oh, wait, no, but our roamer is gone. Our XP laner's gone. Frontliner's gone here. Can Irad pull something off here?
They want to contest here. Irad trying to go in. Blacklist International holding on here. Exort with a heavy spin. Irad gets the flicker. He finds ohmyveenus. UA will fall as well. Lord, a sliver of health will go down to Wise. They secure the objective. And they hold on for a little bit longer. There's Light once again. The target will be made, and Edward will fall.
They concede the Lord, take a few trades on the clapback. All that's so messy. Who came out the victor?
RSG, definitely. They can clear this Lord quickly. They might even be able to push down the turn down in the mid lane, but they don't. They back off. It's only one minion wave left. Because of the lead that they've sustained, although Blacklist International found a turnaround, this is good breathing room for them. It's still a stalemate, and hence why RSG will win that.
Man, I think the returns, yes, despite them winning the returns, the impact of that, the results, will come out much later. They have to actually convert long-term.
Exactly. It's a long-term investment win for Blacklist, but in the short term, that was still RSG. This purple buff contention should be big, but now RSG needs to be careful. They can't hesitate like what they did earlier.
Nope.
Wise. It's the definition of insanity. Gonna go in for it again. Heavy spin, gonna come down, looking for the fight. He will fall. Who got the purple? The stun is out. Light goes in with the initiation. Irad unleashing the cables here. Quite low though. Has to get out of the fight, but Exort will follow it up. Emon charging up the Renner shot will not connect. But this time, two fall for Blacklist.
Is that a double Numenon blast responding to each other? Almost frame perfect?
Yeah. So many Numenon blasts. We should come up with a name for that. But as RSG are coming up with plans of victory here, Exort again, his timing, his commitment to go forward with Light to ensure they got the kill onto Owl, secured that victory for RSG, because if that marksman stayed alive, if the Brody stayed alive for Blacklist International, it would have been devastating. Blacklist could have turned it around there. But Exort is out of his mind right now alongside Light.
Numenonception. How do you like that?
Numenonception.
That's good.
I don't know. I mean, Numenonception.
Yep. That's what happened there. And again, if two equal forces bump into each other, the one with the lead comes out on top, and that's what RSG did.
Turn around here. So the RSG is done from two devastating losses for the first two games. Hunter Strike already built up there by Irad. Smart move to build up the anti-Karas. You don't need to go full damage if you're a Fanny. You need to build one sustain item. Other than the fact that you're the jungler, is because you're going to be going after the opposing marksman.
Once again, the pressure around the purple buff for Irad. They know how valuable this is. Wise also has a heavy spin. It's a heavy spin inception. There's the RWM. Numenon Blast going to find the target they're looking for. Exort will fall. There's the immortality going to be popped here. Irad out of here. Ooh. Happy with that. This time, again, Blacklist International continue to put pressure on the resources for RSG.
All right. I need to see Irad. Did he get his purple?
Yes, he did.
All right. So far, I'd say Wise having attempted this, what, 4 or 5 times? Oh!
Irad, it's 1 versus 3. He can't get bonked here.
Nope.
Gonna get out. The distraction, though. Now Wise with the rest of the group.
Wise is alone.
Against RSG.
The junglers going on solo missions.
Yeah. Because RSG know that Irad can just be the one to clear minion waves, push, and be able to get back for the Lord just in time. They're not rushing to take on the Lord as well. Waiting for him to get in good position. It's such a tense game. One moment, one mistake, one right call be the difference.
Like a charge up on ohmyveenus. Still has that immortality. There's the real world manipulation coming down as well. Lord will reset. Both teams using quite a bit, but we'll just go ahead and reset for now.
Almost all of their greens, all of their ults were spent there. I can say the same for both teams.
And the trajectory of the ultimate of the Kufra Pushed ohmyveenus into the wall. Close enough to it though. But didn't have the exact angle he wanted. RSG Slate, what else can they do here? Because this is a very turnaround-able position for Blacklist.
Tough situation being Irad has to decide. The Lord of the Purple Light goes in, finds the rage. Do they have the follow-up? Emon looking for the angle himself, gonna force them back. Exort with a heavy spin copy, gonna take quite a bit of damage, will fall. Emon gonna get cut off here. And now Irad in trouble, doesn't have the buff. So he will fall, and Wise secures the Lord. Emon trying to buy some time, will get a kill, but will fall as well.
Oh, this is bad. It's just Light left on the map.
Oh, this is looking grim. RSG, Light, what can you do? It's you versus 4. Blacklist International looking to take the series. Heavy spin gonna come out. Light trying to buy some time. A couple seconds away for Exort and Nas to spawn. He's still going. Light's able to do it. The rest of the team now coming up here. Wise quite low. Lord still marching down the mid. Base is exposed.
Oh.
Top side holds on with 2 turrets. There you go. RSG on a full-on defense. Light the only one down here. Lord gonna have to be worked on, and it looks like they do it. Light does it.
Oh, Light. One of the greatest one-man defenses of all time. That looked like that was money, and that was it for Blacklist. They find Owl.
Owl's gonna be in trouble, has the wind of nature. There's the torn apart memory. Now the chase ensues. Irad gonna get out. That was spicy and dicey. But Blacklist International goes back to recall.
Light could write a book merely on that one moment. There's so much that went into that defense. 2 or 3, maybe 4 good decisions that led to what was almost considered impossible. That's 4 members of Blacklist he defended against.
The moment will live in my head rent-free.
As a Kufra!
He concealed, saved the Tyrant's Revenge just to interrupt the Numenon Blast. That allowed him to get that angle, and then the Tyrant's Rage, waiting for the minion. Blacklist members protecting the minion. Of course, he'd get knocked back by the Rage. Enough time and enough hold just to make sure RSG can live to fight another day. We have to go back to how it got to that point. Blacklist finding the perfect angle. Again, we talked about it. It was turn-aroundable, and they did exactly that.
Now we reset. Clearly now the Terrors have tabled.
Oh, Irad.
Oh, no.
Look at that half health. Torn apart memory, not going to find the connection. He's running out of energy. Yue comes in with the cleanup. RSG 40 seconds down their jungler. And now it's looking tough here for them to get back into it.
King of the jungle. Wise. What a play to find Irad. And Blacklist were just in the perfect position to chase Irad down.
10 seconds until this evolved Lord spawns. There's very little chance that RSG should contest this, especially with how things have been going for Irad's Fanny.
Unless RSG believe, unless RSG feel like they can, let's see what will happen.
See if Light and Nas can do this. Irad now spawning here. Again, Lord, a quarter of the health, going to be quickly worked on. Irad not going to be able to make it, looks like it. But Blacklist might be looking for a bait themselves. Irad going to fly in. Gets a glimpse of the situation. Exor going to charge up. Blast going to find a target, but not the right one. They forced back. Irad going to go back to base. Lord does reset. Can they win the fight? Yue comes through. Emon still alive. Trying to unleash. Gets ohmyveenus before being taken down himself. And it looks like they're going to get cleaned up here. Wise grabs the kill. Here comes Irad. Can he turn the situation around? It's a wipeout. Blacklist International shows the power of their fighting, and they take the game in the series.
Blacklist are gonna break the code in Cambodia.